Hello there everyone, my name is accidentilly, and wow, it has been a while since I last made a video in this series. So long, in fact, that both A, I was still in high school, and B, my dad was still alive. But anyway, I'm not going to be redoing the older episodes of this series, I'm just going to be redoing the titles and thumbnails. Now, in the older episodes, I started every video with telling people what I got off camera in between the episodes, but since it's been so long, doing that would be impossible, and also it's kind of pointless. Now, the main reason why I didn't continue the series when the other DLCs first came out is mainly because I didn't think that there were going to be other DLCs after Creeping Winter. Until about a few years ago, I opened up the game again and saw several more updates and DLCs. Now, what inspired me to continue this series was when I did a filler stream on this game a couple weeks ago, so I could have more edited videos as filler until those animations get finished. Now, without further ado, don't forget to breathe! Alright, so even though there is a daily trial for me to do right there, I'm not going to be doing that because I've tried it several times, both on and off camera, and I just can't do it. It is just way too hard. And as usual, the loading screens are as long as ever. They're just long. Somewhere far beneath the waves, there's a ton of Kool-Aid leaking out from somewhere. Look, I don't know exactly where it's coming from. And you probably don't even fucking believe me because the water's not even red, but like, you need to get rid of this Kool-Aid. It's going to kill all the coral around here. I hope I don't need to tell you that's a bad thing. Okay? Okay. So yeah, as first thing you immediately notice when playing this is that there are places to breathe and an oxygen meter. So yeah, it's not just a simple, like, visual thing, and fun thing about these tropical slimes, when you kill them you get a little bit of air. Well, a good chunk of air. It's not like the actual, like, food item of this level, of this DLC, the tropical fish, which barely gives you any oxygen, but it does give you a tiny bit. And yeah, these baby drowns, they're just everywhere. And hey, it's a trident, which is the, this DLC's replacement to TNT. It's better than TNT at the very least. I mean, I don't understand what the problem would be having TNT underwater, because, like, the TNT in this game already doesn't destroy things, because, like, just like similar... Oh, God, I need to breathe. Because as I was saying, just like, the actual TNT in the normal levels already doesn't destroy things. I don't know why I'm comparing this to actual Minecraft, because, you know, I did that, like 5 years ago, but, like, my God, there are a lot of baby drowns. Oh my God! That's a lot of them. Okay, there's a place for me to breathe right there. Breathe, 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 breathe. Thank you. So yeah, unlike with my original, like, episodes, I'm actually going to be cutting out a lot of this because these levels can be very long, and, like many people have pointed this out, this game is, like, super, super monotonous. Yet it's somehow still super addictive, which I don't understand. I don't understand how this game can be so monotonous yet so it's so addictive at the same time. And yeah, strange thing is that now, 5 years later, I don't know when this was added because I don't know when this game stopped getting support. We finally got the ability to actually pause the game by opening up the inventory or pausing the game with via the actual, you know, pause menu. Oh, speaking of which, things that were added later, raid captains. The way the raid captains work is they, you kill them, they drop either a modifier banner or a threat banner, and the modifier banner gives, like, some stupid modification to the modifier to the level, whereas the threat banner just increases the difficulty in a more standard way. What is that giant? I mean, I know it's just the map being weird, but, like, what? Oh, I think this is my first time getting this unique weapon. Sponge Striker. I'm actually gonna check to see. Oh no, I already got the Sponge Striker at one point. Never mind. Sag. Just Sag. Fill out the map. Gonna do the same over here. And yeah, oh, whoa. Yeah, this. yeah, it does. Yeah, it does void me out. And also, hey, look, we can see the edge of the world. This entire place has collision. I was about to say this entire place has collision, but, like, so I should probably heal before trying this again. Yeah, this is so cool. Oh my God, like, this area has, like, actual collision. It's like so cool. It's so weird that this area has collision. That's gonna be something interesting. That actually reminds me, I think when I was redoing, like, doing the, what's the word, default, not the default, the adventure difficulty and apocalypse difficulty of the base game, like 5 years ago. I'm falling off, no! So yeah, the pillager raid captains can kind of just be left to be, as pillagers tend not to follow you like Vindicators do, as there's both a Vindicator and a pillager version. Speaking of that, yeah, but there actually is a way to avoid having to kill the Vindicator raid captain right away, because what I tend to do with these raid captains is, like, I spare them until the end of the level so that I can go through the entire level killing all the mobs without having to go with the modifiers. Because in specific daily challenges, that's, like, required, basically. And it just makes it much easier in, like, normal gameplay as well. Yeah, they can't follow me through this loading zone. We're in a little cave. This cave has a little bit of a gauntlet. And unfortunately, yeah, pretty much all the places where you would breathe have now been, now damage you. And it's supposed to make it a bit harder. There are still places where you can breathe, obviously. Thank you. Whoa, okay, the gravity pulse actually did bring me across the thing, okay. So yeah, I actually did play this level during my last stream of this game, which was like, I don't know how long it'll be when you're watching this video, or how long, I would have to check to see how long ago it was when I'm recording this. I'll probably put it up in like the editing or something. Ooh, trident. Yeah, just stay away, because the trident, the lightning strike can actually kill you. I need to breathe! Play the Sonic drowning music, that's probably what I'm gonna do in the editing. Oh yeah, there's a chest right there. Yeah, and yeah, chests thankfully make spots for you to breathe, which is good. Yeah, I think it's probably best for me to heal, especially because of what this is happening. Alright, nice. Oh yeah, this is better than my current bubble bow. Yeah, because the bubble bow is one of the new things. Like, honestly, I thought this was gonna be much more boring. It's a bit of an interesting gameplay mechanic, but it kind of becomes a bit pointless halfway through the stage, and you'll see what I mean. Not because we actually go up out of the water or anything, more so because of a conduit. But yeah, I'll explain the actual, like, downsides of the conduit once we get there. Now we got turtle armor, which is also another new thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna run from that Vindicator captain, since thankfully they can't actually see me, which is actually good, since I didn't actually need the item that I was gonna use to escape the raid captain. Thankfully, I didn't actually need that item, because when you come out of a loading zone, the mobs are basically blind. I have no idea why that is. And there's a turtle. Yeah, speaking of turtles, like later in the side mission, which we're definitely coming up on the area where you interact with the side mission. We're coming up on that area. Well, I mean unlock it. Yes, yeah, especially because sometimes it can be kind of sparse as to where the what's the word, where the places to breathe are. But oh, squids! I hate these passive mobs because they give you blindness, which makes you miss some of your attacks. Like, I think like half of them. Half, maybe more. I don't know the exact number. So here we are in this little cave. And you may, if you watch my stream, you may know that this place is infamous for just going on for f***ing ever. Just goes on and on and on. Yeah, so these things have deflect. Ooh, knock them off. Yes. Yeah, the Void Strike is really helping me out, because the Void Strike was something that was added with the end DLC, and yeah, it's like one of the better enchantments, because one of the Twitch viewers on the stream actually noticed that. Well, not noticed it, suggested it to me. I can't say the correct words anymore. And I need to breathe. Oh, water breathing potion. Yeah, there we go. Of course, if there was going to be an oxygen gimmick, the special potion for this DLC was going to be water breathing. Yes, we're back to killing a bunch of, baby drowns. Good thing my lifesteal aura makes thorns not as big of a deal. So I see this thing over here. There's a pot over here. And oh, thank God there's a chest so that I can breathe. Yeah, these things, yeah, this area is like very expansive, especially here. Oh yeah, this area, there's a problem with this area. For some reason, places to breathe don't spawn. So I basically have to backtrack all the way in order to breathe, or hopefully get lucky with a water breathing potion. Tiny bit of oxygen, but it barely does anything. Seriously, if the tropical fish is gonna give you a tiny bit of oxygen, it should at the very least give you the same amount of oxygen that killing a tropical slime does. I'm gonna drown! I'm drowning! Yeah, so over there, I think that is the way to the things. And I still have no idea how you're supposed to get up and to grab those things. Okay, there's something to breathe over there. There's something to breathe all the way over here. Breathe, 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 breathe. Yeah, because usually, the thing is that on levels where normally where illagers don't spawn, which is, there are a few levels where illagers don't usually spawn, this one being one of them. They only tend to spawn in areas where raid captains are. They only spawn in areas where raid captains are. So that's how you can know that a raid captain is somewhere near. Okay, there's a Vindicator raid captain. And now it looks like I'm probably going to have to use that item. Since there's no, like, loading zone that I can use that's nearby. That would be helpful, because pufferfish. Oh, yeah, there's a pillager raid captain. Oh, wait. I don't even think I need the item. Because now I have this, because this item gives me shadow form. Which... of course, mobs can't see me in shadow form, so yeah. I'm trying to kill all of these mobs here first. Yeah, it's a good thing thanks to chilling. Oh, I did kill it. Good thing it was only a threat banner and not a modifier banner, because one of the modifiers, because these banners disappear after a little bit after they get dropped, which means you can't just kill the actual mob and then leave the banner for later, because that was the original thing they were meant to prevent you from doing this kind of strategy. But, of course, they never thought about how, like, oh, you could just not kill the mob. I guess they probably did think about that, but there was like, how the hell would we fix that? So the threat banner just, like, increases the difficulty slightly. Not really too big of a deal compared to something like a modifier banner, especially the one that makes it night. Because night mode causes mobs to spawn indefinitely. Like, they just constantly spawn around you. And funny thing is that, like, night mode, normally it spawns like armored zombies, armored skeletons, regular zombies, regular skeletons, you know, spiders, creepers, and only regular versions of zombies and skeletons, not the DLC specific areas or like husks or anything in the base game. Oh god, no, 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 no. Oh my god, I need to breathe, I need to breathe. Yeah, I'm just healing. Yeah, I'm healing. Yeah, I'm healing. I didn't want to risk it. Because I still have no idea how you're supposed to get up here. How the hell you're supposed to get up there. Because you can break that one. Oh, you can break both of them. Nice. Good. I don't actually have to get up there. Nice. I'm drowning, but I think there is yeah, there is a place to breathe over there. Okay, get over here. Oh, hey, it's a Wave Whisperer. It's just an underwater version of the regular Whisperer. That's the only thing different. It looks like they literally just put a blue tint on it, and the plants look kind of different, but not really. You know, a little bit of a throwback to Jungle Awakens, which was, you know, several years ago. Yeah, for some reason, the places to breathe are invisible here, but at least they're here, and you can use them to breathe. Oh yeah, I hear Pillager. Yeah, we're getting close to a thing. Yeah, this place is kind of expansive. Yeah, they're no longer invisible for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how this works. Sometimes they're invisible, sometimes they're not in this area. And this area is so weird. Yeah, it not only applies to melee, but your bow as well. When blindness. I'm blind again. Just kill the mobs, please. Hey, that squid's just kind of floating up there. Yeah, it's definitely more than 50% of your attacks that blindness makes you miss. That literally, oh, there we go. It killed it knocked the squid down. The squid is now no longer, it reminds me of those like flying squids or weird ass, I don't know what the hell they were called from like a weird mod that like, yeah, and also the weird flying squid glitches from old versions of Minecraft, like the 1.6 days. Yeah, we are definitely getting close. Yeah, I'm gonna go the long way around. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go the long way around. Because this area is, like, huge and just goes on forever, and I just don't like it. Like, the tinting on them makes them look enchanted, but they aren't. Oh, they actually are enchanted, though, or at least that one was. Yeah, this place just keeps going on and on forever. It's just like, how long is this gonna go on? Yeah, that's just one thing I did during the, you know, live stream or something, you know. It also doesn't help when you have to go back and breathe. Because sometimes the places to breathe are in convenient spots, and sometimes they aren't. It's really inconsistent. And sometimes you can have that entire area where there's nowhere to breathe. Alright, so I think we're coming up on the end of this little area, but, like, I'm running low on oxygen again, because of course I am, and there's a place to breathe. Nice. Yeah, oh yeah, that's a gauntlet coming up. Yeah, that's definitely a gauntlet. We're gonna have to fight, like, some enemies. And, the worst mini-boss. Because gauntlets tend to have this mini-boss. in this level. Also, a lot of them tend to be enchanted for some reason. I don't know why they're enchanted here. Yeah, the gravity pulse is kind of just pushing me around, or pulling me around, but like, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting so caught up in fighting these things that I keep forgetting to breathe. And here comes the oh god, no, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. I'm so far doing fine. Haven't died once, but like, that's probably gonna change, especially. Oh god, I need to breathe, and I'm low on health. That's not good. But luckily, my thing recharged. Nice. I mean, yeah, sometimes with regeneration mobs, like, what I have to do is, like, hit them with Void Strike, and then, like, use the bow with the overcharge to deal a ton of damage. Oh, I guess there was no mini-boss. Yeah, it's a shame how pitiful the Trident actually is in some ways. Like, its radius is nowhere near as large as TNT. Like, I was gonna say it is better than the Trident, but like, better than TNT, but kind of not really at the same time. Because in the ways that it's better is that it has one initial single target high damage attack, and that can combo with its actual attack. But like, TNT just doesn't really scale much well for higher difficulties. And see, this button was what was confusing me during my live stream. That stupid button. Oh yeah, and there's the Drowned Necromancer. That's the stupid mini-boss I need to fight. Yeah, because the Drowned Necromancer is much worse than a regular Necromancer, and regular Necromancers are already bad and annoying. Yeah, they were actually called Summoners back when I first did this Let's Play. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, great. For a second I thought it was actually just because there was like a raid captain or something. Turns out, no, there's no raid captain at all. Huh. This is weird, because normally this is the area where you'd, unlock the... Yeah, there you go. You can just do this, and then overcharge, and there you go. They're dead. Yeah, that's the best way. Use your potion barrier, Void Strike, then overcharge the bow. Pretty good strategy, in my opinion. Ah, there's the last drowned. So, yep, those things have now been lowered. So, this should be the area, but I'm not sure. Because normally this would be the area where you get the thing to access the secret level, and also the place where I need to breathe. Yeah, I'm gonna just check and discard those things and salvage those things once I kill everything here. Like, yeah, the Trident does have some high damage initially. Oh, I almost died there. Thank God I'm alive. So that should be everything over here. And this leads back to the start. So I guess sometimes this area doesn't have the thing. But now that we're done with that little detour, let's continue on with the actual level. Drink the water breathing potion, because like, honestly, and also, stupid thing about these supply chests, they don't give you a place to breathe, unlike normal chests. Oh my god, yeah, it is definitely much more than 50% you miss with blindness. Because because in actual Minecraft, outside of the actual, visual, the only thing that you can't do with blind is sprint. I was gonna say I was gonna wait for more to spawn, or maybe something like enchanted or something, so that I could use the shadow brew, but like, it was gonna run out anyway, probably. And there's our chest. Like usual, these chests don't really have anything helpful, because like, the only way to get something as high as I've got is from those raid captains on like a level 3 daily challenge. There's no other way to get something that high level as far as I understand. I'm going to drown! I'm going to drown! I'm going to drown! Good thing there's a nice little spot to breathe. And under here, there's like a little chest. Honestly, I've talked about this before, but honestly, even for the Switch, this looks incredible. Like, the frame rate is kind of shit, but like, this looks incredible. I know this was mainly designed for PS4 or Xbox One, but like, because this is before this game came out, before the PS5 and XS came out. But since this game no longer has support, we ain't getting the Switch 2 version. Nah. So over here is probably where another raid captain is gonna be, and we have to fight against the an Elder Guardian. Oh, so one of the few areas of the stage where we actually fight guardians. Normally that's like right at the end, right in front of the monument, because the stage ends like similar to how Creepy Winter's first level ended right before the lone fort and right before the actual fortress. This ends right before this first level ends right before the ocean monument. No, shake the guardian. No. Yep, classic mini-boss killing move. Oh my god, like, Gravity Pulse is just kind of annoying. It just kind of, like, just slurps you into the mob's face, and, like, you can't just move around normally. Yet it's annoying to use because you can't play cowardly. Oh my god, let me breathe. This was a bad idea. Yep, that was just a bad idea. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the rolls, because I was originally going to talk about that before when I was rolling over to that giant, randomly solid area. But, like, the rolls here are different. They're more like a swirl, kind of like that. It's kind of like what it feels like the sound would make. Oh, yeah, knocked him in. All right, there we go. Just die, you stupid. Okay, we're having to fight the current again. And here is where we get the conduit. The wonderful, lovely, beautiful conduit. The thing that makes me not have to think about breathing. And I just noticed it actually technically is optional to grab the conduit. It's not like Abyssal Monument where it's like required to continue because some of the switches that you can place on to activate are required to progress the level. But like here in the first time I actually played the secret mission, I didn't even know there was a conduit in there because I didn't know how to get to a specific area. But now I do, and I could show when we actually get to that next episode. Now it's time to fight. Yeah, so once the conduit falls off, we basically don't have to breathe anymore. Yeah, but the catch is that we can't use our bow. Oh yeah, I hear Vindicators. Yeah, the lifesteal basically makes Thorns kind of irrelevant, or at least when using melee damage, because with using the overcharge attack combined, especially if I get a critical, and combined with Void Strike with a critical, because like of course it can basically one-shot you, and it's pretty bad. But with melee, even with Void Strike, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, just gonna drink this just to be safe. So where is the last thing I need to kill? This has happened before. Okay, yeah, well, then we can just kill those baby drowns through here. There's a skeleton. And now we head over here, which this is just a battle arena. I don't even think there's a spot to place the conduit. Just die, please. Just die. Thank you. I'm going to kill the drowned necromancer because this thing needs to die. I hate these stupid things. This is like the worst mini-boss ever. It's because of this stupid trident lightning. There we go, it's dead. Yeah, and as you notice, like the conduit, when you're holding it, actually gives you a little bit of speed. And there we go, that's all. Oh, there's a tropical fish I can eat, yummy. So this other direction is clearly where all of the things are. So far, just a pillager raid captain, because we've already killed one of the Vindicator raid captains and left the other to come back later and kill. Yeah, it's still kind of annoying in the lack of contrast with the map. Just go away, all you stupid mobs. Oh, no, I'm sank. Good thing I keep the conduit. I didn't mean to say, I actually kind of said I sank by accident. That was kind of actually fitting. Nice. That over there is probably a place where we fight something. Because for some reason, unlike the regular pillagers, the pillager raid captain does not have their arrows slowed by the water. I don't really understand why. Yeah, sometimes it's coral, sometimes it's sea pickles that blocks us off. Okay, so I actually, yeah, we need to focus on this drowned necromancer. Get away, kill it. Oh, no. Okay, I'm alive. There we go. I somehow survived that. Nice. I have no idea how I survived that. Just straight up, I just don't. Oh, so I must have left a hidden chest over there. Ooh, butterfly crossbow. I'm actually going to be keeping all the duplicate uniques I get from now on, because I just remembered that there was something I wanted to do for when we get to the nether levels. I'm talking about the ancient hunt, obviously. Yeah, there was one I missed. Die. Alright, so, I actually don't know, well, I actually don't know where the last Vindicator raid captain is. It could be a pillager raid captain, because sometimes it is uneven. I don't know why. There's a chest inside here. It's a good thing on this, level 3 daily challenge, I can one-shot these things, even with the threat increase. Oh, maulers, nice. So that actually gives me a melee weapon. Now we gotta cross this area and get to the shipwreck. Because the shipwreck, once we go through the shipwreck, which has an arena battle, that's all the shipwreck has. It's just a little backdrop for the arena battle, nothing else. We get to the end. Yeah, oh yeah, it's a good thing I actually did have to get launched back over here because I forgot some arrow. And this drowned god launched over with me. Yeah, we just need oh god. So as I was saying, we just need to find one last raid captain. And then once we get to the end and complete the gauntlet at the end of the level before actually ending the level, we just go back through the level and just do all our backtracking and kill them all. Second set of maulers. I think I'm going to keep this because I think I might do multiple ancient hunts. And they're all free. They're all chilling. Oh, come on. That's lame. And now, because I don't know why I just said lame unironically. Well, I mean, actually, was it unironically? Thankfully, we're actually getting close to the end of the level, I think. Well, here's the shipwreck. Because sometimes the shipwreck will be the other orientation, and you can kind of just roll into that area. Ooh, I see the monument in the distance. Nice. Try to get a better look at it, but I got stuck on the wall. Is it only 5? Because this arena battle is much easier. It's kind of pretty easy. This is mostly just like the armor version and the normal. Okay, well, actually, a weaker armor. No, this is what we expect from the drones. Okay, get away. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. You're the tropical slimes. I don't need to breathe anymore because I got the conduit. And the drowned necromancer, good thing I spawn camped it and can kill it quickly. Nice. There we go. Enter the abyss. So this area doesn't really have much. It just has the end of the level. It doesn't even have like a little side area. We push this open and there's the button. We gotta get through this gauntlet of guardians. Alliteration. Yeah, because outside that one elder guardian, we didn't fight any guardians in this stage, and there's another elder guardian. Nice. I had to put down the conduit to use my bow because you can't use your bow or pick up tridents when you have the conduit. Alright, time to backtrack. Alright, so now we're back to kill this pillager raid captain. Actually, I don't know why I'm not just doing the whole mini-boss killing strategy that I just did with the Elder Guardian. Oh, it's a mystery banner. Okay, good. So I killed almost all the mobs, so creepers aren't going to be an issue. Okay, a threat banner. Nice. Oh, there was a drowned I somehow forgot to kill all the way back here. Okay. All right, time to kill the pillager raid captain. Easy. Oh, God, it's a mystery banner. Please don't. Oh, good. Good, it's not night mode. We only have, like, I think, like, one more chance to get, like, night mode. I hope it's not night mode. I hope so. You know, now that I think about it, it probably would have been easier to go through this area with the conduit. Because, like, then I wouldn't have to constantly look for places to breathe. And yeah, I did forget about this pillager raid captain. Alright, a threat banner. So, pick it up and throw away the bubble though. You know, I honestly really hope this game doesn't, like, crash or soft lock in the middle of level, because that happens sometimes, and it is ridiculous and stupid, and I hate it. Okay, oh, it's still not dead. We can just stab them. And the mystery banner. Oh, good, no night mode. That means I won't have to constantly fight mobs on my way back to the end of the stage. Alright, now we're back at the end of the stage, and I can, even though I clearly have the conduit held with me, I can't take it into the next stage, sadly. Although, the next stage does have its own conduit. And one last little long loading screen before we see what we get. I somehow didn't kill all the mobs, but okay. Ooh, harpoon quiver. Let's see what we get from this chest. A master's katana. It's not as good as my current weapon, but it's better than the current master's katana I did get. So anyways, that was Coral Rise. A pretty decently long level. I still can't believe I just forgot to mention how much the hub world has changed even since Creeping Winter. But anyways, my name is Zacatech12, and goodbye everyone.